Mario Kart.
Hello everybody, Nintendo 14 here, welcome back to the year of Mario Karts. Last time, we raced through the tracks that made up Mario Kart 7's Banana Cup. This part, we're back at Mario Kart 64, once again. Gonna be playing as Luigi, going over Calamari Desert as the first track of Mario Kart 7's Leap Cup. Wario, Mario, and Yoshi will be our rivals for this part. And those are the guys we'll be racing with throughout all the tracks that were featured in Mario Kart 7's Leap Cup. So Calamari Desert is the first of the 5 tracks. 5 as in... I'm adding in Neo Bowser City at the very end. That's the 3rd track from Mario Kart 7 that we have access to, aside from playing Mario Kart 7. So, yeah, without further ado, this is the series where we race through all the old tracks and some brought back tracks. Just all the tracks that were featured in Mario Kart 7 in some capacity. And then we're gonna also have a twist where we have to assign ourselves rivals, make sure we beat them by a good enough cushion, and hope that our points that get cut in half after each results are enough so that way we can defeat them all. So with all that long intro out the way, we're already in the 2nd lap of this race in Calamari Desert. This is hands down one of the more unique tracks in that there's a railroad track that can block off your progression in the race. And that's why the top 3, as you see right there, me, DK, and Yoshi, we have a pretty huge gap over 4th place Wario and the rest of the field. So this race is going to be a 3-man battle between myself, DK, and Luigi. No, I am Luigi. Myself, DK, and Yoshi. So that in itself could be broken, as you can see right there. I mean, with that huge lead, we pretty much don't give anyone who's 4th on back a single chance at coming back. But maybe if this game was, or if this track was in a game like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that would have comeback features like that, then I can imagine that, you know, everybody behind me is constantly getting bullet bills, lightning, and golden mushrooms in a desperate effort just to catch right back up. I mean, our lead is the top 3 lead over the rest is so big that you know, we're actually catching Bowser. You know, if we had an extra lap, we'd probably be able to lap some of them like Bowser. But there's no need to do that. Let's go ahead and end this race in 1st place, and we'll be on our merry way here. So like with last part, I was real considerate on the rivals that I was going to choose. This time, my consideration for this is that Mario is a rival, not because this race or some of the later races that we're going to have up, but just for his better performance in some of the later cups. That or where was good from this was that I was originally gonna have DK in place of Mario, but both DK and Mario have pretty equal results, so I decided to go with Mario just because he did better than DK in Mario Kart 8 in the Neo Bowser City race that we'll get into a bit later. I'm way too far ahead of myself. So we're back in DK House to fit the Christmas mood. Why not? Because we're with this video going up, it'll be only 3 days till Christmas. So for everyone that celebrates Christmas, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Here's to hoping that you get what you want for Christmas. As for me, I'm in the situation where I can pretty much get whatever I want because of my part-time job. Makes things a lot more convenient for myself, but yeah, it's not gonna mean that I'm not gonna not celebrate Christmas. I mean, nowadays for Christmas, it's all about the family, it's all about the food, and the great times that you can spend with your family. So do keep that 100% in mind, you know, during Christmas. It's not always about the presents. It's about your loved ones, and they're the ones here that you know, make life better. Okay, so now we're in DK Pass still. I like to make full advantage of this hidden item box that you get at the top of the mountain in that one turn, so we can hold on to a star, just for in case of any lightning or blue shells, but primarily the lightning. So there's gonna be turns here that I don't take as tight, just because I'm staring at the bottom screen a lot more than I am. So not to confuse anybody about this, but I am able to record Mario Kart DS with no issue. That's because this is off the Wii U and it's a DS Virtual Console. So yeah, I'm able to record Mario Kart DS, but Mario Kart 7 is a different story because unlike Mario Kart 7, the only way you can really play Mario Kart 7 is off the 3DS, and we all know the 3DS it's not the easiest to record from unless if you use a camcorder or just point your camera at the system, which I'm all against doing. And because of that, that's why this is why I constructed this segment in place of Mario Kart 7's segment in the year of Mario Kart. So after 2 races, the point standing is pretty tight still, even though we won all of our races so far. We just need to keep that going here on Daisy Cruiser from Mario Kart Double Dash. I get into this because the double dash or the tag team mechanic. I do have to make several exceptions. So I'm still using. I'm using the default cart for Luigi that they give you, which is Luigi's Green Fire. So I consider that as the pipe frame for Double Dash, just the default cart that is assigned to the character. So there's that. Plus, the inclusion of Baby Luigi is the most appropriate match for Luigi in my opinion, because we can't have Mario with Luigi because Mario is our rival. So that's what we're gonna be doing for this and possibly the next part. Just assuming that if Mario is available for our next part, because there is another GameCube track in the next cup that we're gonna have next week, then we'll probably choose Mario. Then if not, then we'll work something out. Oh wait, well, oh my god, I mentioned all this, but yeah, I guess that's an example. Because we're Mario's rival, we have to choose Baby Luigi as the next best partner for Luigi. That's where I was getting at with this Mario thing. Anyways, as for the rest of our rivals, Wario is paired up with Waluigi, King Boo with or Yoshi with King Boo, and then Mario is teamed up with Daisy, but they're pretty much irrelevant so far. They're still irrelevant. They're all the way back in 7th, I believe, and they're not going to do too much to march their way down the racetrack and try and challenge the top 3 competitors that are in the hunt. And so I don't really have too much impact on who gets chosen for the partners for our rivals, so I just went with whatever. It is a good fit for Wario to have Waluigi, and as for King Boo with Yoshi, it's either that or I'm spending like a good half hour trying to get a specific combo, which is on itself maybe not worth the time. So as long as all of our rivals are participating in all the races, that's okay. Fine by me. So we're 3 for 3 so far in this custom cup that I've made, and now heading into the 4th and final race from the Leaf Cup, the Mario Kart 7's Leaf Cup, Maple Treeway. It's gonna be a long race because of the way that Mario Kart Wii they size their tracks. So we'll try and accept the challenge on the duration of this race and put up with the bouncy carts and the physics from Mario Kart Wii. So that way we can stay up on top on the competition from Mario, Wario, and Yoshi. So one more thing, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start finally uploading the holiday races from the Game Master guys. Their parts are already up. All that's left is my parts, which I I have recorded. I just need to I need to do the voiceovers, and that's it. That's also it'll also feature the split screen between myself and my sister. So that'll be fun. And, we'll get more into the split screen. Plus, we have a total of 3 Grand Prix. I'll be uploading those throughout next week. I'm planning on having the first one up tomorrow, and then the second one. Where we got the second one? Probably I'll have the second Grand Prix on Christmas Eve, and then the last one I'll have probably a week from now. You know, right before New Year's. Man, Christmas and then New Year's. It's always a fun time, especially if you like family and you like to get together with your family. That's always fun, in my opinion. So, anyways, we still got a lot left in this Maple Treeway race, but we need to gun down Yoshi. He's actually putting some distance on us, and if we want any remote chance on staying in front of our rivals, we need to get maximum points by passing all of them. Make sure they stay in front of us, and hope for them to not have too good of a finish. So if we could do all that, then we should be a-okay. Just like with all previous results from this custom Grand Prix that I've put together in substitution for what should have been Mario Kart 7 segment for the year of Mario Kart. So another blue shell. Wasn't far off from the last blue shell that happened. Yeah, it's back in the 2005 to 2008 period in Mario Kart. You know, there's a huge blue shell fever, and it wasn't you weren't always comfortable in leading, and it's next to guarantee that there would be a blue shell showing up at the worst time possible. That, and what made the blue shell really powerful is that when you get hit by the full blast of the blue shell, you end up losing all of your items, so you're prone to get follow-up hits after you take the blue shell hit. But thankfully, with newer games, they're able to tone them down. You know, starting with Mario Kart 8. So yeah, another win. We're going up into the last race with only a 2-point lead over Yoshi and Wario, who are both tied for second with 21 points. And now we just need to hope that they don't finish, or neither one of Wario or Yoshi finish in the top 2. Best case scenario, they stay out of second place, and we get the W in Neo Bowser City. As for Mario, he's pretty far back. I think the only thing that Mario can bank on is all three, me and Yoshi and Wario. We all pretty much have bad races, and then Mario has the race of his life and comes out and wins the race. But yeah, that's a lot to ask for in terms of circumstances for it to happen. Plus, we're on a mission to win this thing ourselves. So we're gonna be in Mario Kart 8 Wii U's version of Neo Bowser City, just to alternate from Deluxe and Wii U. Next time we race on a track, on a Mario Kart 7 track on Mario Kart 8, it'll be from Deluxe, just to even things out, you know. So, being in the Wii U section, or in the Wii U version of a track, we're gonna make use of the stop drifting, so we don't have to use the wheel. We don't have to turn the wheel too much, just enough to have the game register us steering in that direction, so we can get these quick mini turbos that you're seeing right now. But unfortunately, there's not going to be any ultra minis, so we can't make any advantages of those. Could you imagine what if we were to combine the way that drifting works in this game with the ultra minis from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? That would make for, I wouldn't say it wouldn't make for 100% fun, but I'm pretty sure it would make for some broken things, like say if you're there's this little corner that's you can just get a mini purple gypped off, mini turbo, ultra mini turbo. Jeez. But you know, after playing more of Mario Kart Deluxe, I've become more and more accepting of the nerfs and, you know, the changes that were made in that game. So we make yet again another clean sweep in all of the races. But is it enough? It is enough. 1 point over Wario, with Yoshi slacking far behind there. So that's it. Yet another close Grand Prix race in the conditions that I set up for myself. So that's it for this week. Tune in next week as we go into the last set of tracks that were featured in Mario Kart 7, as we're going to be wrapping up the year of Mario Kart. So till then, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Or almost. We're not quite yet there, but anyways. But needless to say, Happy Holidays, everyone.